decided to go to Mount Hood, which is the tallest mountain in Oregon. Maybe do a little mountain hiking. It's about 6 p.m. and I'm feeling kind of tired and hungry, and so I just looked on iOverlander to see what was around, and I just picked this spot. It's about 30 minutes away from Mount Hood, just a pull off on the side of a side road off the highway. There were some pull offs on the highway, but then you would be right next to the highway and you would just hear cars passing by all night. And this is nice because it's like a quarter mile from the highway and it's a gravel road. It doesn't seem like there would be much traffic on this road. There are just some logs in front of me, so hopefully we'll have a nice peaceful night. Maybe get up early and head to Mount Hood. Good morning. We had a great sleep last night. I could barely wake up this morning, but it was quite chilly. It gets really warm during the day, and then in the morning I wake up super cold because it gets cold at night. But it feels so much better than sweating all night, so I'm happy. While I was walking Sadie, I saw a mama deer and 2 babies crossing the street just maybe 50 feet away. It was so cute. Made me so happy. But now I'm heading towards Mount Hood. Oh, Sadie's in the litter box. I'll wait for her to finish before we start moving. I went to Government Camp Village, which is like Mount Hood's tiny little town. It's adorable. It has service there, so I could look up some places around Mount Hood to hike. I was really looking to find something like hiking up the mountain, but I didn't see anything that might exist. But there's what's called Mirror Lake, which is a beautiful lake in front of Mount Hood, and sometimes when the water's still, it looks like a mirror and you can see the reflection of the mountain in the lake. But it's a very popular hike around that. Those kind of natural sites that are really beautiful, they usually don't have very big parking lots. I guess they don't want a lot of people going there at one time maybe, and so it fills up fast. And I thought I would just try my luck anyway, so I drove to the Mirror Lake parking trailhead, and it was completely packed. There was no space, so I looked again to see what else is around here. There's quite a few waterfalls, and so I picked a waterfall to go check out. Once again, tiny parking lot packed full of cars. So I just kept going, and while I still had service, I pulled over on the side of the road and I looked up iOverlander spots because I was feeling kind of tired, and there's a lot of traffic on this road and I was tired of just like going back and forth. Since we're in the mountains, there's a lot of like uphill and downhill, and that's really hard on the van. So I just kind of wanted to relax since it wasn't working out for me right now to find a trail to hike. I found this spot. It's a couple miles away from the highway. There's not much on this road at all, but there's this pull off that's kind of in the middle of the woods, but it's open, like some trees have been cut down, I guess. So that's where we are now, and it's just perfect. Like, the temperature is perfect. It feels so good. We can have all the windows open and let the sun shine through, and it's not hot, not too hot. It's just right, just perfect. I've just been laying in bed for the past couple hours. It's 3 in the afternoon now. Felt like I needed to just do nothing for a little bit. Thankfully, I have the luxury to be able to do that when I want to. I just try to kind of focus on my breath so I could regulate my breathing, regulate my nervous system, because sometimes driving stresses me out. I love going places, but when you don't have someone to take turns with you driving, it can be stressful. You can get burnout from it. Sometimes I get tired of it, just always having to be the one driving. But it's okay because I can stop and rest like I'm doing now and recharge. So I'm just sitting here eating this yummy grapefruit, looking out my back door at this lovely view and this sunny breezy day. It seems that to get a spot where I want to go, I'm gonna have to get up very early, which has been hard the past few days. Every day, every night, I'm like, I'm gonna get up early. But when that alarm goes off, it's cold in the van and I don't want to get out of the bed. Ooh, it's about 4 or 5, maybe 5 p.m. It's a little chilly when you're not in the sun. It feels good and it's beautiful. I wish I could stay here longer, but there's no service here. I don't think there's enough to keep me entertained with no service, no internet. And that's the road. I've only heard 2 cars pass in the past like 5 hours. So that's a good sign that we're pretty much alone out here. It's cold. Well, it's 6 in the morning and we're the first ones here. Look at this. Maybe because it's so cold, but I don't know what time it's supposed to open, but I'm here. I got my interagency pass in the window and now let's go find this waterfall. Oh, it's so cold. Hopefully I warm up by walking. I'm not dressed appropriately. I am wearing pants and a jacket, but it's not enough. Woo. Just walk through a spider web. Ugh. Going that way. I got my raincoat on. I like it because it has pockets with zippers on it. So I don't have to carry a backpack. I can just put my keys and phone in there safely. My waterproof hiking shoes. In case they get wet, I need to focus on getting my body temperature regulated. Walk faster. I'm gonna make this quick trip. Hopefully it's still gonna be early enough to get a spot at Mirror Lake. Wish me luck. I don't know how long this trail is. I just start going and hope for the best and hope that I don't get too tired. I hope I have enough energy in me to get me there and back. I was so focused on getting here and getting out quickly, I didn't worry about packing water or food or anything in a backpack. I guess because the last couple waterfalls I went to were only like less than a mile from the trailhead. I'm assuming it's gonna be short, but who knows. Okay, I guess this means 1.5 miles. It's kind of far, but not too bad. I guess since I'm the first one here, I get to walk through all the spider webs that were formed overnight. Lucky me! Heaven. Oh, I see it! I see the waterfall. I love that moment when you finally start catching a glimpse of the waterfall. It's so magnificent. Glory. So beautiful. I don't recommend going on hikes alone, but I don't have a choice right now. but I mean, I'm here alone with this epic waterfall. How much better does that get? I get it all to myself. Just me and the waterfall. Gotta go through a few more spider webs. I wonder how many spiders are on me right now. There, that's why I'm not going further. How cool is it? Wow, that was so cool and so nice to have it to myself. I'd love to stay longer, but I have a mirror lake to see. You can actually walk behind the waterfall, which I would love to be able to do. It's just that it would take a little longer. And also, I'd rather do something like that if I had a hiking buddy with me, just in case something happens. It's just a little risky to be doing that alone, even though I do some crazy things I probably shouldn't do alone, but that's just where I draw the line. So on the way back to the van, we'll see if anyone else showed up while we were there. Whew, it's been a hike. Working up an appetite, but I'm gonna hold out until we get to the parking lot of Mirror Lake, because we have to get a spot. We have to. It is imperative. We made it! The parking lot isn't even a quarter full yet, I think. There's only about 15 cars here. So now we can relax and enjoy some brekkie. And I'll probably call my mom. Alright, we're back on the trail, y'all. I notice I say alright every time I'm about to start a new video. I guess that's just my thing. We are going down to Mirror Lake, and it's about a 2-mile hike. Not too bad. So far we've had a lot of shade, but there's probably gonna be some sun. I got my sunscreen on just in case. These trees are beautiful. So that was the lake. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go on the Tom, Dick, and Harry trail and possibly get an even better view. One thing I didn't think to bring was bug repellent. There seems to be a lot of mosquitoes, something I haven't dealt with since I was in Alabama last summer. Hello, old friend. It's not good to see you. I don't know what these are, but they smell so good. So sweet. And they're so lovely. Popping up everywhere. It sure is hot now. This would have been a better hike to go on in the morning when it was cold. But location-wise, it wouldn't have made sense. I was closer to the falls from my camp spot. So that's why I went there first. But it's good, it's good. Beautiful hike. We might be almost to the top.
Sweetie, can you wait just a second? I want to take a picture of us.
Oregon the beautiful.